Hey everyone, welcome back to another Destiny video. So today I'm going to be reviewing the brand new House of Wolves Exotic Titan Gauntlets, the ACD/0 feedback fence. So to start things off, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the perks. The first is Rain Blows, which increases your melee attack speed. Next is Brawler's Charge, replenish super energy when you kill an enemy with a melee. And finally, the exotic perk, Wrath Conductors. Taking damage from a melee attack deals damage in an area around you. Now, aside from this armor looking awesome, their exotic perk is actually fairly useful. Let's start off with its performance in PvE. The feedback fence's area of effect detonation does 560 damage to level 30 tier 1 enemies and majors, with the amount of damage dealt decreasing the farther away the enemy is from you. When you're out in patrol, you're not really going to get much use out of this exotic, but when you start getting into the higher level endgame activities, its usefulness starts to become more and more apparent. Often, if you are concentrating on killing certain enemies or neutralizing objectives, it's easy for an enemy or even big groups of enemies to get up close and melee you. When the Wrath Conductors take effect, it staggers most enemies, I find, giving you a bit of breathing room to escape or kill the enemy before they get another hit off on you. This works well when getting rushed by multiple Thrall, for example. Sometimes I find myself actually successfully steamrolling through packs of enemies, meleeing them and using the feedback fence's charge to actually get through some sticky situations that I would not normally escape from. Paired with the Brawler modifier, which makes your melees do more damage, you can have a ton of fun with these. So let's move on to their use in PvP. I'm just going to say it outright, I love these gauntlets in PvP. I find my ass getting saved left and right during Trials of Osiris especially, in a number of sort of interesting situations. Basically, if you engage in a melee battle with someone while using the feedback fence, you'll win, almost every time. Basically, an enemy will hit you, the Wrath Conductors will then immediately render the enemy player weak, where you can finish them off in one melee. Keep in mind that throwing knives also set off the charge, and they do have a bit of a cooldown, so try not to rely on them too much. These gauntlets also seem to save my life quite often. I can't tell you how many times I've countered Blade Dancers in Trials of Osiris using, for example, the Ward of Dawn with Blessing of Light. I'll shotgun them, melee, the Wrath Conductors will take effect, and I'll have a Blessing, for example, and I can take out a Blade Dancer very quickly. Also, if an enemy manages to flank me and get a melee off on me, I can quickly turn around and finish them off due to the extra damage that the Wrath Conductors dealt. Now, comparing it to other exotics, is it the best choice? Well, it really sort of depends. In PvP and PvP alike, if you are a super in-your-face, aggressive Titan, shoulder charging, meleeing everyone, then by all means, use these gauntlets. You're going to get a lot of use out of them. But if you are a more reserved sort of player, you're probably going to be better off using something else. Personally, I still use Helm of Saint 14 if I'm running Defender and PvE, but in PvP I actually find myself using these quite often with the Defender subclass. If I'm a striker, I'm most likely going to be using the Helm of Inmost Light, but again, this works pretty well in both realms. So all in all, the feedback fence is an excellent Titan exotic. Its use is situational to an extent. I would recommend leveling and using this exotic a bunch and see what you like. You may end up loving it, or you may end up going back to your trusty Saint 14. Either way, they are a blast to use in PvE and PvP alike. Thank you so much for watching this review. If you enjoyed it, I would definitely appreciate a thumbs up, or if you have any constructive feedback, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. You did this.